right next to your kitchen sink, the very spot where you wash dishes every day, could be silently draining your family's wealth without you even realizing it. It may sound hard to believe, but in Feng Shui, the sink represents the element of water, and water symbolizes the flow of money and life energy. When this area is damp, dirty, or poorly arranged, the water energy becomes chaotic. And when water is out of balance, financial energy cannot gather. Money might come in, but it slips away before you have a chance to hold on to it. Someone once said, "A clean kitchen brings peace to the home, and a shining sink means a wallet without holes." And it is true. If you pay just a little more attention, you will start to notice small signs like standing water on the dish rack, a constantly damp dishcloth, or a trash can placed right next to the sink. Things that seem harmless, but could be where your wealth energy is leaking out, day by day. So, what exactly is sitting next to your sink that might be blocking your prosperity? And why can such a small corner have such a big impact on your family's fortune? Let's walk through this step by step in today's video and find out whether there is a financial leak hidden somewhere in your kitchen. But before we begin, let's open the flow of positive energy with a small affirmation to invite good fortune into your life. I welcome the flow of prosperity into my home. And if you also believe that Feng Shui starts with the little things around us, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so we can care for every corner of your house together. A place where wealth, peace, and happiness can grow a little more each day. Now, let's take another look at the area around your kitchen sink. It might seem like it is just a place to wash dishes, but in fact, it plays a crucial role in maintaining the financial energy of your entire home. Sometimes, even a small item placed in the wrong spot can block the flow of energy and slow down your prosperity. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly harmless object could be right in that familiar kitchen corner you pass by every single day. The first item, the dish rack. The dish rack is a small item sitting next to the sink that may look ordinary, but it is actually one of the most common places where financial energy leaks. Every day after washing dishes, we usually place wet bowls and plates on the rack to air dry. While that may seem convenient, the water collected in the tray below and the moisture around that area can cause the kitchen's energy to become heavy and stagnant. When steam builds up and damp surfaces are not dried regularly, mold and rust can form. In Feng Shui, this symbolizes depletion, a slow and quiet drain of wealth energy without you realizing it. Think back. Have you ever walked into your kitchen and felt like the air is damp and heavy, colder than the rest of the house, even though it looks clean? That is a sign of stagnant energy. When the area around the sink is too moist and steam cannot escape, the energy turns into what is called stagnant qi. And when qi is stagnant, everything slows down. Your work, your finances, your motivation. Some people have shared that they went through a period of unstable finances, constant spending, money flowing in and out. And only after they replaced their dish rack and kept the sink area dry, things started to feel different. That might sound strange, but it makes a lot of sense. Because when the environment changes, the energy shifts too. When water flows freely and light reflects off the clean stainless steel surface, yang energy is activated. Fresh, clear energy can now move throughout the kitchen. The second item, damp dish towels and sponges. In Feng Shui, the smallest items often hold the strongest energy. A dish towel or sponge might seem insignificant, but if it is always wet, musty, or worn out, it can create a heavy, unpleasant feeling in the space. Leftover water and grease trapped in the fabric not only attract bacteria, but also weigh down the kitchen's energy, making it harder to flow. The kitchen belongs to the fire element, which represents warmth and abundance. But when fire is surrounded by too much water, like damp towels or sponges, the natural balance of the 5 elements is thrown off. When fire weakens, vitality drops, and so does the ability to gather wealth. Many people assume that a clean kitchen is enough, but in Feng Shui, clean but damp is still considered an imbalance. Like a flame being slowly put out by water, we think is harmless. You can feel this very clearly when you walk into a kitchen and see a wet towel hanging over the sink, or a sponge that smells musty from sitting too long. The air becomes cold and gloomy. But when everything is dry, lightly scented, and clean surfaces reflect the light, the space feels uplifting. You naturally want to stay there longer. That is not just a feeling, it is the energy shift. So, after every dishwashing session, wring out your towel as dry as you can, clean your sponge, and place them somewhere airy and sunny. If possible, replace them weekly. Every time you hang a towel under sunlight, you are recharging the yang energy in your kitchen. A dry and bright kitchen means the fire element is strong, which helps wealth energy flow more freely. The third item, the trash can. In Feng Shui, the sink represents water energy, the flow of wealth, opportunity, and movement in life. The trash can, on the other hand, symbolizes waste, a place where old, used energy gathers. When these 2 elements are too close, the pure water energy can be eaten up by the bad odors and heaviness of the trash, weakening prosperity and making good fortune harder to hold on to. Think of it like clean water being mixed with dirty mud. Even just a little can make the entire stream murky and slow. Many households keep the trash can directly under the sink for convenience. But over time, this builds up heavy, stale energy in the kitchen. Even a light smell, or the damp air around that area, is a sign that the energy is no longer fresh. When the air in your kitchen is not clean, the people living in the house may feel tired, distracted, and face small, hard-to-explain troubles in their daily life. So move the trash can at least 3 feet, or about 1 meter, away from the sink area. If space is limited, choose a model with a tight-fitting lid. Make it a habit to take out the trash every night before going to bed, so that heavy energy does not linger overnight. You can also sprinkle a little coarse salt, or add a few drops of natural essential oil to the bottom of the bin to neutralize bad energy. These small changes will help your kitchen feel brighter, smell fresher, and lift your mood noticeably. When the area around the sink is clean and dry, and the trash is clearly separated, good energy can flow steadily. The water element stays clear. The fire from your stove is strengthened. When these 2 elements work in harmony, prosperity naturally improves. A small action, but a powerful step in patching up your home's energy flow and keeping it warm and abundant. The fourth item, the rice container. The rice container, or any bin for dry food, symbolizes nourishment and abundance for the whole family. In many traditional Asian homes, rice was seen as a little treasure from the heavens because it sustains life and represents earth energy, stable, nurturing, and long-lasting wealth. That is why the placement of the rice bin in your kitchen matters. It influences how well your home maintains prosperity. These days, many people put the rice container right next to or underneath the sink for convenience while cooking. It may seem practical, but from a Feng Shui perspective, it creates a clash of energy. The sink belongs to water, constantly flowing, damp and cold. The rice container belongs to earth, stable and grounded. When water is too close to earth, it softens the soil, weakening earth energy. And when earth is weak, wealth becomes harder to retain. To put it simply, water from the sink washes away abundance from the rice bin. Even from a practical view, moisture from the sink can seep into the rice or other dry foods, making them spoil faster, clump together, or attract pests. Every time you open the lid and smell that musty air, that is the sign of disrupted energy. A kitchen like that not only feels unhygienic, but also heavy and uncomfortable, taking away the sense of comfort and fullness that a kitchen should have. Instead, place your rice container somewhere dry, elevated off the floor, and at least an arm's length away from the sink. Ideally, position it in the southeast corner of your kitchen, which is considered the wealth area in Feng Shui. Use a sealed lid to keep out moisture and dust. Inside, you can place a small pouch with a few grains of white salt, or 3 metal coins to boost yang energy and stabilize the earth element. When your rice bin is placed properly, you will feel the energy in your kitchen becoming warmer. No more damp air, just a dry, clean, and comforting atmosphere. That is the sign that earth energy has strengthened, helping wealth energy to gather. A simple action, but a clever way to protect your family's abundance and blessings. The 5th item, old knives and rusty metal tools. The kitchen symbolizes warmth and togetherness, where fire energy is dominant. But knives and other metal tools belong to the metal element. Metal weakens wood, and wood supports fire. So when there is too much exposed metal, it disrupts fire energy and blocks the flow of warmth. Especially when knives are rusty or mixed in with other wet tools near the sink. The combination of water, metal, and fire creates chaotic energy, draining prosperity and affecting the health and peace of your family. Beyond Feng Shui, rusty knives are unattractive and can be dangerous, contaminating food or causing injuries. Sharp tools left exposed also create an invisible tension in the space, making people feel uneasy. The kitchen should inspire joy and comfort, but old, sharp, rusty objects make it feel heavy and cold. The fix is simple. Go through all the knives in your kitchen. Throw out any that are rusty, dull, or broken. After washing, always dry your knives thoroughly and store them in a drawer or a covered wooden rack. Never leave knives sticking upright into a cutting board or pointing toward the door. That is where the main energy current flows through the kitchen. To boost yang energy, you can place a wooden mat or bamboo board in your knife drawer. Wood belongs to the wood element, which softens the cold and harshness of metal. A tidy kitchen, free of exposed blades, clean, bright, and warm, helps nurture fire energy and keeps the house's energy flowing smoothly. When knives are stored properly, metal becomes more balanced, no longer clashing with fire, but instead supporting harmony. Just a few minutes spent organizing this space can go a long way in keeping your kitchen peaceful, prosperous, and welcoming. The 6th item, dirty dishes left overnight in the sink. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It nourishes warmth, connection, and abundance. When your dishes are washed and neatly stacked, the kitchen feels bright and light, and yang energy is awakened. But when dirty dishes are left overnight, the smell of leftover food mixing with stagnant water creates a cold, heavy atmosphere. Every morning, the first thing you see is a sink full of dirty bowls and utensils. That is not just physical clutter, but a sign that energy is blocked. And when energy is blocked, your flow of work, money, and even emotions can get delayed too. Many people say that just by changing one habit, washing dishes right after meals, and drying the sink before bed, their kitchen started to feel different, brighter, more pleasant, and more uplifting in the morning. That is absolutely reasonable. Every time you tidy up, you are resetting the energy of your home. Old, stagnant chi is cleared away, making space for new, fresh, and vibrant energy. The solution is simple. After dinner, make it a habit to wash all the dishes, rinse with warm water, and dry the sink thoroughly. If possible, place a small bowl of salt or a few slices of lemon nearby to absorb moisture and eliminate odors. This is not just about hygiene. It is how you keep the water energy in your kitchen clear and flowing, so wealth energy does not stay asleep overnight. Try going to bed one night with your kitchen clean, the sink dry, and dishes neatly put away. The next morning, when you turn on the light, you will see your kitchen glowing in a different way. That feeling is yang energy coming alive, light, warm, and full of vitality. And that is also a sign that wealth energy is beginning to flow smoothly back into your home. Now that you know which items to avoid around the sink, the next step is to awaken positive energy in that area. With just a few small intentional touches, this space, which once seemed to serve only the purpose of washing dishes, can actually become a center of good energy. A place where flowing water not only rinses away grime, but also refreshes the energy in your home, helping prosperity take root and expand. First element, a green plant. Green plants symbolize vitality and growth in the kitchen. A small potted plant with soft leaves, like a peace lily, pothos, or sweet basil, placed next to the sink can bring a fresh, lively energy to the space. In Feng Shui, plants belong to the wood element, which is nourished by water. When water flows beside the plant and keeps it thriving, it also activates the energy around it, helping qi in the house move more smoothly and stay in balance. A small plant does more than just please the eye. It helps retain yang energy in the sink area, which is often dominated by the cold, damp nature of the water element. Every time you wash dishes and catch a glimpse of those green leaves swaying gently in the light, your stress softens. The steam from the water, meeting the calming green, creates a natural harmony between movement and stillness, between flow and growth. This is an ideal feng shui state for wealth energy to gather. When choosing a plant, go for one with round, soft, pale green leaves. These represent harmony and gentleness. Avoid plants with sharp edges, thorns, or stiff stems, as they can generate conflicting energy. The pot should be small and placed to the left side of the sink, as seen from inside the kitchen, because the left side represents the green dragon direction, a favorable spot for generating vitality. Wipe the leaves weekly, trim any dried ones, and water just enough to keep the plant healthy and vibrant. A green plant by the sink is not just a decoration, it is the keeper of energy in your kitchen. It balances the relationship between water and fire, between the movement of water and the warmth of the people who live there. Second element, white salt. White salt is a kitchen staple, but few people realize it is also a natural feng shui charm that helps purify and keep your home's energy clear and fresh. Placing a small bowl of salt in the corner of your sink area not only keeps things clean, but also absorbs heavy energy caused by water, grease, and food waste. In feng shui, salt symbolizes purity. It soaks up old energy and turns it into clean qi, making the space feel lighter and more open. As water flows through the sink each day, salt acts like an invisible filter, keeping water energy pure. Salt carries the earth element, and earth controls water. So a bowl of salt here creates balance and prevents water qi from spreading uncontrollably. Just a small amount in a light-colored glass or ceramic bowl can make the area feel calmer, warmer, and more refreshed. For best results, replace the salt weekly. Do not pour old salt down the drain. Instead, take it outside, sprinkle it on the ground, or dissolve it in water and return it to the earth. Clean and dry the bowl before refilling it. This small weekly act becomes a simple ritual that resets your home's energy, helping clear the old and welcome in the new. A quiet bowl of clean white salt beside the sink may seem small, but it holds deep meaning. It symbolizes purity and the ability to protect good fortune. And each time you see it, it gently reminds you, prosperity starts with the little things, with order, clarity, and light in your own home. Third element, a jar of lemon, essential oils, or dried flowers. Natural fragrance is one of the subtlest and most elegant ways to purify energy in your kitchen. Just placing a small jar with fresh lemon slices, a few dried petals, or a few drops of natural essential oils like lemongrass, lavender, or mint can make the air around your sink feel lighter and cleaner. In Feng Shui, scent is considered an invisible form of energy. It gently weaves through the space, softening any heavy chai and helping water energy flow more smoothly instead of becoming stuck. Lemon holds strong yang energy. It symbolizes brightness and cleanliness. When you place a jar of sliced lemon near the sink, the light aroma from the lemon peel does more than eliminate musty odors. It also activates yang energy, making your kitchen feel warmer and more radiant. Dried flowers and natural oils do the same. They soften the space and create a gentle, balanced flow of energy around the sink. Each little whiff is a reminder of peace and freshness. For best results, choose light, natural, and pure scents. Avoid synthetic or overpowering fragrances. Every week, change out the lemon water, refresh the flowers, or add a few new drops of essential oil to keep the scent lively. When the kitchen air always carries a gentle, clean aroma, your body naturally relaxes, your mind feels lighter, and that is the very foundation of prosperous energy. Because good feng shui is not just about direction or placement, it lives in how a space makes you feel. A jar of lemon or a touch of fragrance may seem small, but it carries powerful change. It not only balances the damp energy around your sink, but also opens a flow of fresh qi, light, pure, and full of life. When your kitchen smells pleasant, your heart feels calm, and good luck will naturally flow in, stay, and grow throughout your home. Fourth element. Lighting is often overlooked in kitchen feng shui, but it has a huge impact on prosperity energy. The sink area, with its running water, naturally belongs to the water element, which can feel damp and cold. When this space lacks lighting, yang energy becomes weak, and heavy yin energy starts to build. Just adding a warm light source, like a soft yellow lamp or a bit of sunlight during the day, is enough to awaken yang qi, helping water and fire energy stay in balance and the flow of energy move more smoothly. A small light fixture under your cabinet, shining down on the sink, is both practical and feng shui friendly. Warm lighting makes the space feel cleaner, cozier, and more welcoming. In feng shui, there is a saying, "Where there is light, there is life energy." When light touches the water, reflecting off your stainless steel sink or shiny dishes, it doubles the yang energy, lighting up the entire kitchen with warmth and vibrance. If your kitchen has a window near the sink, make the most of natural sunlight during the day. Morning sunlight drying up moisture by the sink brings in pure yang energy from the sky and the earth. In the evening, choose soft yellow or neutral lights, the kind that promotes relaxation. Avoid harsh white lighting that feels cold and sterile. Every time you turn on that light, you are performing a small ritual that reawakens prosperity in the kitchen. Fifth element, a clean towel. A clean towel may seem small, but in kitchen feng shui, it carries strong energy. It is not just for wiping. It is a keeper of yang qi near the sink. Each time you use a clean towel to dry up water and moisture, you are removing dampness and inviting in light, fresh energy. A soft-colored towel, white, beige, or pale yellow, represents purity, freshness, and new beginnings. Keeping your towel dry, clean, and gently scented is a simple habit with powerful effects. The sink belongs to the water element, which gathers moisture, while the towel brings in earth and wood, helping balance movement and stillness, wet and dry. Drying the sink each time helps seal off water energy so it does not slip away. Towels should be washed and sun-dried often, since sunlight restores yang energy and eliminates moldy smells. Keep at least 2 towels, one for daytime use and one to switch out at night. Replacing towels daily keeps things hygienic and supports fresh, light energy. Avoid old, musty, or frayed towels. They carry heavy qi and dull the kitchen's warmth. Folding a towel neatly and placing it beside the sink is more than just tidying up. It is a way of maintaining peace and order. When your kitchen is dry, clean, and smells fresh, you will feel lighter, calmer, and more focused. When you care for the sink space the right way, you are not just keeping your kitchen clean, you are nurturing prosperity in your home. The sink, where water flows daily, is a pathway for money and good fortune. If the area is damp, dark, or messy, water energy gets cloudy, and your finances might slow down. But if it is kept dry, clean, and alive with positive touches, the flow becomes bright again, full of fresh energy. Every object you place near the sink, a green plant, a bowl of salt, a lemon jar, a clean towel, is more than decoration. Each one opens a path for good fortune to flow. They balance energy, absorb dampness, hold yang qi, and turn your kitchen into a space that feels truly welcoming. Just spend a few minutes a day wiping the sink dry, refreshing the plant, replacing salt, or turning on a warm light. These small habits, done regularly, will reset the energy in your home, lift the atmosphere, and bring a sense of calm. When your home is full of vibrant energy, wealth naturally stays, and prosperity will follow without effort. Before you go, leave a comment below with this positive affirmation. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my home. And if you want more simple feng shui tips to help you keep money, attract fortune, and boost your home's energy, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Each new video will bring you easy but powerful insights to shift your space, making life more abundant, peaceful, and full of blessings.